Good morning, grade 2. How are you today? Very good. So, this is the first week of our home learning for the fourth quarter. And I will be discussing to you the first lesson in Social Studies UAE for the fourth quarter. Okay, so are you ready? Very good. So, our topic is schools in the UAE. So, we have three subtopics. First is Al Esla Al Qasimiya School, a school in the past. Next is Technology in Schools in the present. And last is Miss Sarah talks about her classroom of the future. So these three subtopics will help you to compare the schools in the past, in the present, and in the future. Understand? Okay. So our learning objectives are compare the schools in the past, present, and in the future, and then explain how technology changes the way people learn. But before that, there are keywords for you to learn. One is smartboard, technology, museum, courtyard, and slate. So what is smartboard? A smartboard is like a computer screen on the wall controlled by the teacher. Have you seen a smartboard? Okay, very good. So this is an example of a smart board or how it looks like. Okay, next, technology. Technology is the skills, methods, and processes used to achieve goals. People can use technology to produce goods or services, carry out goals such as scientific investigation or sending a spaceship to the moon, solve problems such as diseases or famine. Okay, next, museum. Museum is a building in which objects of historical, scientific, artistic, or cultural interest are stored and exhibited. So how does it look like? So this is how museum looks like. Next, courtyard. Courtyard is an unroofed area that is completely or partially enclosed by walls or buildings, typically one forming part of a castle or large house. So let's see how it looks like. And okay. Next, slates were small blackboards about size of a notebook. It looks like a whiteboard, no? This one. That is a slate. Okay, let's proceed. Let's have the Al Esla Al Qasimiya, a school in the past. As I've said earlier, that this three subtopics will help you compare the schools in the past, present, and in the future. So, Al Esla Al Qasimiya School, a school in the past. This will show you the settings, no, of education or schooling in the past. One example is the Al Esla Al Qasimiya School. Okay, so let me give you first an overview about the difference of the education or schools in the past and in the present. So in the past, in the UAE, the people worked in jobs that do not or did not need schooling. Why? Because parents taught their children everything that they needed to know. While in the modern times or at present, okay, the people work in jobs that require education in schooling. Understand? Very good. Okay, let's go now to Al Esla Al Qasimiya School. Okay, Al Esla Al Qasimiya School was founded in 1935 in Al Hira district of Sharjah. This was founded by Sheikh Mohammed Al Mahamud. Okay, eventually it was the first modern school in UAE, founded in Sharjah. Okay, and then eventually in 1953, the schools added subjects like science, Arabic, math, and history. And in this time, the school adopted the Kuwaiti curriculum, and the students were provided Kuwaiti books, materials, and teachers. And it is one of the first in the Gulf region to teach girls. Okay? And then later, it moved center of to a building in the center of Sharjah, which is now the schools is a the school is a museum. Understand? Very good. Okay, how was the information presented? So at this time, the teacher wrote information for the students on a blackboard with chalks. Okay, so this time meaning that the teacher used blackboards and chalks. Okay, and the students copied the information into their copyboards. They call it copyboards. It's just like a notebook. Okay, and that time the students learned the lessons by reading books. Okay, and sometimes they practiced with slate. What is a slate? Slates were small blackboards about the size of a notebook. You get it? Very good. Okay, let's proceed to. Okay, this is the picture of the Al-Qasimiyah, Al-Eslak Al-Qasimiyah school. Look. So how many do you think how many students can sit in one table? Yes, 2 students. And these are the slates. Look. Okay? Well, that one is a slate also. Okay, next. Technology in schools in the present. Okay, technology, because at this time or in the present, we call it technology age. Okay, that's why technology in schools in the present, because in the modern terms or at present, we use already technology. We don't use anymore uh, blackboards with chalks. Okay, so let's see. Classrooms today in the UAE are very different from the classrooms in the past. Okay, the students go to schools, they must go to schools, okay? And class in schools today or at present have a lot of classrooms and teachers. Okay, many classrooms have smart boards. A smart board is like a computer screen on the wall controlled by the teacher. Students learn by watching videos and listening to the teacher. So this time, they do not just learn from the books, but they learn using smartboard by watching videos. Okay, so that is technology, using smartboard. Okay? Sometimes students learn with laptops or tablets instead of books. Okay? Laptops and tablets allow students to see their lesson without carrying heavy books to school. So that is the importance or the usefulness of having laptops and gadgets or tablets. Okay? You go to school without carrying heavy books. So that is the importance of technology, one of the advantages of technology at present. Okay, In many schools, students learn by using projects and working together in class. Students must learn how to work together in to be successful in life. Okay, you must learn how to work together to be successful in life because we also learn from other people. Okay, other people uh, help us to learn also. Okay, not just from the books, not just from the gadgets and laptops. Okay, understand? Very good. Okay, look at the setting of the classroom in the present. See, the students are using tablets. Okay, some are using laptops. Okay, so do you see the difference, the setting of the classrooms in the past and in the present, right? Okay, good. Next, Miss Sarah talks about her classroom of the future. So this is an article that will show us what will be the settings of the school in the future. Okay, let's see. You have your book with you, right? Okay, read after me. Okay, Miss Sarah talks about her classroom of the future. When I come to my class, I greet Robotist, my robot teacher assistant. He takes attendance in the morning. He answers questions when I'm busy and in grades and exams. See? In the future, we need or we don't, it tells us that we can use robots. Okay? We can use robots to help us in our work. Okay. We don't use paper anymore. All work is done on e-notebooks. E-notebooks are the tablets, very thin and light. We don't use books anymore. See? Because of the e-notebooks or electric notebooks. Okay, so the students will not or do not use books anymore. All the informations the students need is in their e-notebooks. They just click on the lessons and they either read or listen to the information. Okay. We don't need to take trips anymore. When we want to learn about a place outside the school, we go on a virtual trip. And what is that? That means the students look at tours of special places on the e-notebook. See? See the difference of the setting. What will be the settings in the future? Okay, so that's why I told you the three subtopics will help you to compare the schools in the past, present, and the future, and in the future. Okay, let's answer some questions about the lessons. Number one, what was the name of the first school in Sharjah and what was taught when it opened? Okay. Al Esla Al Qasimiyya was the first school in Sharjah, actually in UAE, and the Holy Quran or the Holy Quran was the first subject that was taught, okay, when it was started or when it was opened. Okay, don't forget that. Holy Quran first, and they add subjects like math, history, science, and Arabics. Understand? Very good. Good job. Next. How did the school change in 1953 and how was the information presented to the students? Okay, how did the school change in 1953? So, as I've told you, the schools added some some subjects. Okay? And how was the information presented to the students? The teachers used blackboard and chalks. They wrote the information on the blackboard and chalks, and the students copied the information into their copy books. And they use slates. Okay? Now we use whiteboard. Okay? Next, in 1953, the school added subjects such as science, Arabic, mathematics, and history. Okay, the teachers wrote informations on a blackboard with chalk and the students copied into their copybooks. Sometimes they practiced with slates. Okay, next question. What is a smartboard? And how useful a smartboard is? Okay, very good. Let's see. A smartboard is like a computer screen on the wall controlled by the teacher. It is useful to students learning by watching videos, PowerPoint, and other visual aids needed for learning using the smart board. Very good. All of you are very good. Okay, give yourself a big hand. Good job. Okay, next. Why do some students no longer need books? Why do you think? Because of the e-notebooks, the laptops, and the tablets. Okay? Yeah. Sometimes students learn with laptops or tablets instead of books. Laptops and tablets allow students to see their lessons without carrying heavy books to school. Very good. Okay, so these two are the tasks that you are going to do. I'm going to attach it in your SSU Google Classroom. Okay, compare the schools in the past, present, and future, and then explain how technology changes the way people learn. Okay. Now, before I end our lesson vlog or my lesson vlog, I want to share with you our growth mindset for the day. Okay, I can't do it yet. And then I can. Okay. You may not be able to do it now. Okay, you may not be able to do it now, but eventually, okay, but with effort and time, you will be able to until such time that you will say it or you will say, I can. So always keep on trying. Okay, so this is all for now. Always remember that Teacher Mildred loves you all. Have a safe day. Bye.